Hi readers! So today we're going to be reading poems about Dad. My Daddy Rules the World. Poems and illustrations by Hope and Anita Smith. Let's get started. My poems about Dad. My Daddy Rules the World. My daddy is a porcupine with whiskers that are prickly. My dad is an octopus who finds where I am tickling. My daddy is a tall giraffe who lifts me to the sky. My daddy is a sea eagle who teaches me to fly. My daddy is a wise old wild owl who stays up late at night. My daddy is a big brown bear with arms that hug me tight. When Daddy is sleeping. When Daddy is sleeping, I don't make a sound. My feet are like feathers when they hit the ground. My laugh is so quiet, and so is my roll. And so is the way that I close the back door. When Daddy is sleeping, I whisper to talk. I chew with my mouth closed. I tiptoe to walk. I'm as quiet as a rabbit, as a turtle, or a fish. I'm as quiet as a dream or a real birthday wish. But when Daddy is sleeping, he isn't quiet. He makes a noise that is loud as a riot. It sounds like horses galloping fast, getting louder and louder as they rumble past. I have a drum set and a real horn that blows, but Daddy is the loudest when he plays his nose. My daddy makes me breakfast on Sundays when I wake. Hot cereal, fresh orange juice, and muffins if he bakes. Everyone's still sleeping except Daddy and me. We eat, we talk, we laugh a lot, and I'm so glad to be having breakfast with my daddy all by myself, just me. Love letter. My daddy, he is far away. I write to him most every day. I tell him what I learn in school and how I reach without a stool. I draw in pictures of Mom and me in our house and of the sea. All the things I know he misses, and always I draw lots of kisses. I add a poem that is a prayer. God keep him safe way over there. I draw some hearts and then I sign my first and last name on the line. My daddy, he is far away. I wish him home most every day. And there is this photo of his dad, which looks very, very realistic. Apart from him, haircut. When it is time to cut my hair, I climb on a kitchen chair, piled high with books to make me tall, but not so high that I could fall. Daddy asks, how would you like it? I smile big and say, please spike it. He wraps me in a backward cape to catch my hair when it escapes. He tilts my head, my chin to chest, and then his clippers do the best. I can't hold still. I start to squirm. I wiggle like a wiggly worm. Then Daddy starts to wiggle too. We play this game till he is through. All done, he says, and he helps me down. Now hit the road, get out of town. But I'll be back because I know my hair's already begun to grow. Dancing. My daddy is a funny man. Sometimes he will just take my hand and ask me if I'd like to dance. I say yes. I grab his pants and carefully step on his feet. Then we start to move to the beat. When he steps left, I step there too. Then we step right, 1, 2, 1, 2. Round and round the room I go, holding tight to the best daddy I know. He picks me up, gives me a spin. The more we twirl, the more I grin. The Most fun that I've ever had is going to dancing with my dad. Daddy, who tickles you and makes you laugh? Daddy, when he has candy, who gives you half? Daddy, who do you like? Who do you love? Daddy, who do you wrestle? Who do you shove? Daddy, when he goes to work, who do you whisk? Daddy, and when he comes home, who do you kiss? Daddy, who says you can do it and makes you feel brave? Daddy, who helps you turn your bedroom into a bat cave? Daddy, who shows you the world from the top of his head? Daddy, who tells you a story and puts you to bed? Daddy, who is your hero? Who is your best friend? Daddy, who says he loves you again and again? Daddy. Wrestling. I sneak up on him. He grabs his neck and pin him tight. I hold on real tight, and that's how I win him. Playing catch. I'm playing catch out in the backyard, but the just one person is kind of hard. Dad promised he'd play when his work is all done, but now the sky is saying good night to the sun. And now that he's busy, I was just hoping. I tried to hide it, but my face is mopping. The streetlights come and silently call. Little children, come on now, the sun's getting small. I throw my baseball up high in the air, and when it comes down, my daddy's right there. The guitar lesson. If I'm extra special good, Daddy lets me play his guitar. He makes me come real close, places it gently in my hand, hold it like a baby, Dad says. Support its neck. Treat it right and it'll sing to you. I stand between Daddy's legs, lean into him, the up and down of his breathing setting the tempo. His heart beats a rhythm. I love this boy of mine. I love this boy of mine. My fingers strum the strings, and the music wraps itself around us. Daddy says, do you know this song? I smile and say it's called Our Family in the Key of Happiness. Learning to ride. I say goodbye to my old trike, and then I try my brand new bike. I hop on, Daddy holds it steady. A big thumbs up means that I'm ready. Don't let go, I say real soft. I'm afraid that I'll fall. I teeter-totter, I don't care, because I know my dad's right there. I pedal harder, we move faster. My mom is watching me zoom right past her. Don't let go, I start to scream. I won't, Dad says. We are a team. Together we go down the street, Dad jogging as he holds my seat. At first we wobble, we keep trying until it feels just like we're flying. Don't let go, I say again, and Daddy says go catch the wind. I pedal and I chase the breeze, the sun shines on me through the trees. You're doing it, I hear Daddy say. His voice sounds like it's far away. And then I'm free, the wind is blowing, my dad lets go, and I'm still going. Remember this. Sometimes I forget I'm supposed to be good. I do what I want and not what I should. Then my daddy's voice is as loud as the sea. I know I'm in trouble. His words swallow me. He's disappointed. I'm sent to my room, and all of his words thunder and boom. I feel really bad in my heart. It feels sore. 'Cause I'm thinking my best friend don't like me no more. Then Daddy comes in. I look at the ground. He lifts my chin. My heart starts to pound. His eyes look at my eyes, and his voice is real low. He says, "Buddy, there's something I want you to know. Wherever you go and whatever you do, you'll always be friends, and that'll always be true." Some dads go to offices and wear suits and ties, and some dads wear a uniform and fly across the sky, and some dads have a briefcase full of all the work they do, and some dads carry big long tubes to hold the plans they do. Some dads work many hours and get home late at night, while some dads go to work before it's even light. Some dads go to meetings and spend hours on the phone, but my dad has the greatest job. He is a dad that stays at home. My first book. My dad introduced me to his favorite book, and each night at bedtime he reads while I look. And now I have new friends who live in the pages. Dad says when we read, we free words from their cages. Dad and I are readers. We are word men. Through and through, I hope you have a dad like mine who loves to read to you. My dad rules the world. He helps me with my homework and always gets it right. He teaches me most of the time it's better not to fight. He drives me to my baseball game and other games I play. And best of all, no matter what, he always wants to stay. He knows the names of all my friends, fist bumps, and says, "My man." He tells me that there is no can't. There's only, yes, I can. Whenever I have a problem, he knows just what to do. In order to solve anything, be honest, kind, and true. My dad, he's a Superman. He doesn't need a cape or the big great S I made out of masking tape. My dad knows most everything when his powers are unfurled, and I'm not scared of anything. My daddy rules the world. The end. And that was the story, My Dad Rules the World, illustrated by Hope Anita Smith. I hope you liked the book. If you did, make sure to subscribe and share. Bye, readers. Bye.